All right, so this is going to be the last round of the tournament for Core TCG. We got DBZ dudes on the left, Kevin, which I think he is like the Capitan. He is the captain. And they're ready to start. Tony, they can start. And this is the last round. Sorry for us losing the last 6 round. Unfortunately, the router box that we had ran out of power. It ran out of, internet juice, and it started lagging like crazy. So we were not able to, get round 6. But we at least managed to get enough internet using a hotspot. And here is the final round. DBZ dudes on the left, Kevin and Kyle, rocking his Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship qualifier mat. Because, he probably played Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is where we're going to see who the winner is. So we got Kevin playing Shenron Gogeta, and he is using the Dragon Balls. He already started off with 1 Dragon Ball. He's going to search out his life, see if he has any Dragon Balls. And it looks like he had 3 Dragon Balls in life, so that can actually hurt him a lot. But let's see what happens here. Kevin
always comes
he
in
has
second
4
place.
Dragon Balls in life.
Are always like top table, like for regionals. He always comes in like.
Yeah,
top.
he's always
been in the top table.
He's always on the top tables. I don't know, unnoticed. But unfortunately, he always loses in the last final round. And ever since then, he always gets second place. I noticed. Let's see if today is the day he could actually triumph. Because last time he was in the final round in Vegas, and he lost in the final round to Victory Strike. And he was running the announcer, if I'm not mistaken.
That's when Harugarn was big.
No, that's when Hercule was big.
Oh, well, yeah, Harugarn still existed, though. Storm?
No, nobody was really playing that, though. Everybody was all playing Hercule and Androids. Because first place was Hercule. First place was Victory Strike. Second place was Hercule.
Yeah.
Third place was... I don't think Storm existed yet.
No, it did. That was set 3.
Well, nobody was playing it back then.
4.
Oh, it was set 4?
Yeah, nobody was playing Storm yet. But, yeah, we got Towa, Kyle. Kyle has been coming up to me, if I'm not mistaken. Does he have an orange hat?
Kyle, yes.
Yeah, Kyle has been coming up to me since the tournament started. He's like, yo, man, I won my first round. And then after he was like, yo, man, I won my second round. And then all the way up to the 7th round, he's like, yo, man, I won my 7th round. Actually, this is the 7th round. He went like, oh, man, I won my 6th round. So let's see if he comes back to me at the end of the day with saying, oh, I am undefeated today. I won all my rounds, man. He just used Mira over round 3. He gets to bring out the Mira without paying any energy, and he has to, warp 3 from his drop area and send him to the warp. And he just used Mutai Ito to counter that. And Mutai Ito is a really good card if you think about it. That actually worked because, Overrealm is technically playing a card with more energy than he usually has, more often than not. That was a very cool play from Kevin. I have not seen anybody use Mutai Ito on an Overrealm card. I've always seen him use it on the big boss monsters. So I don't know who's gonna win it. Kyle has been coming up to me, like I said, every single game.
Yeah.
Oh, undefeated, I haven't lost yet. Let's see if he comes back with that hype. And he keeps the fire. Kevin is a good player. He got second place at I think he got second place
in
in
top 8.
at Nationals too. Didn't he get second place or something like that?
No, that was Miguel.
Oh,
Miguel, which is his teammate from DBZ dudes that came in second place in that.
okay. So you just got 2 Dragon Balls, and he drops himself to
I can
6.
see Miguel in the top tables anyway.
Oh yeah, Miguel's playing against Kevin.
Yeah. So he dropped down to 6 lives, and I think he has another Dragon Ball in his life too. I think he might have 2 more Dragon Balls.
No way.
Yeah, I saw that
That's just bad luck.
he opened up with a bunch of Dragon Balls in his life. So he's gonna search out for 2 Dragon Balls. Oh, so.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's his 7th Dragon Ball. So he's at 5 lives. Kyle is still at 8 lives because Shenron can't even attack. Damn, we're gonna get sick. He's gonna drop the objection and the desire card with the shoe in it. He's gonna get all 7 Dragon Balls. He flips the card over because the way the Shenron works is you get all 7 Dragon Balls by drawing into them or searching them out. Once they're in the drop area, you're able to flip your leader over, and then you get to summon Shenron and then start using his broken ability. He just used Shenron's ability to, use the desire card, restand an energy, and now he's using the energy, and he uses another one to keep drawing. He's just trying to thin out his deck.
Find what he
And
needs.
now he restood what do you call it? The blue energy. And he has another shoe in hand, so he could probably go in with another shoe attack. Let's see what he does. Or maybe he's gonna want to keep it just in case
For next turn.
for next turn. You don't want to always just spam them out. You want to use them for like tactical reasons as well. It's chilly out here. All right, so he just used another energy. He has 2 black energies. Kyle's using that Towa ability to search out the top 5 by dropping 3, and he whiffed. That's unfortunately not good for him because, unfortunately, that's not very good for him because I'm guessing his deck is mostly, Miras and Foos, and he didn't pick one up, but he's going to use 2 to play out the Vegeta. That Vegeta is a very expensive card. Every time you overwhelm, which he just did, he gets to,
Oh, wow.
get 3. Oh, he just lost
lost
two of those
Vegetas.
Vegetas. That's very unfortunate.
'Cause that deck relies on.
yeah, that sucks. But he's gonna get 2 back into the deck and draw a card. That's why that Vegeta's good. So he has 2 Vegetas. He has that Xeno Vegeta that's base form and that Super Saiyan Vegeta. And Kevin's gonna look at his overwhelm real quick. The way Towa awakens is you need to have
10.
10 in the overwhelm in order to actually flip the card over and awaken. And it's looking like he's gonna try to keep pressuring the Shenron. I think he attacked with Towa just to try to bait him out. Sometimes when you attack with a card, sometimes they counter for no reason, and then they lose a negate. So it's looking like Kevin's gonna super combo that, and he's gonna go in with a crit. And it's looking like Kevin's gonna counter that with the Wiz. Back to Kevin. We've seen this Shenron deck a lot, and
It's been doing fairly well, man.
Yeah,
Even in the
yeah.
open event, I believe there was a youngster that's like 12 years old that's, I think, undefeated with Shenron Gogeta.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in the opening one,
Yeah, in the open event, I believe there's a 12-year-old that's undefeated.
yeah, like he's just using the shoe, drawing another card. I wonder how this is gonna end up, because it's Kevin using Shenron. I have not seen this interaction between Shenron and Towa, so I don't know who's gonna take it. They're both undefeated, right? That's why they're out here. So he's gonna use objection, play out another energy from his hand. What is he gonna toss out? He has a lot of cards in his drop as well. He's gonna toss out an objection, and that looks good. It looks like he used the objections in the most optimal way. He used 1, and then he used the rest as energy. He's gonna use the World Peace to bring back a card back to life. And it's looking like he's gonna bring back the Shenron. And the Shenron is so good because that Shenron lets him, restand energy and draw a card if he chooses that
And
ability.
just like that.
And he
stands
just,
to
he
more.
got his energy back. That's very good right there. Now what's gonna happen? Another
Another
Shenron.
one.
That's exactly what Stefano did with the last Shenron game. He
Oh,
used
like
2
in the round
Shenrons, yeah. So he's gonna use the Shenron ability, restand 2 of his energies, and draw another card. So this is DBZ Dude's Kevin. Like I said, he always gets top cut. Usually he unfortunately sometimes he does not make it, like he does not win the final round, and he's usually on live stream too. Hopefully this time maybe he could change that, that. It's back to Kyle, but then Kyle is coming back, and he's also he's on fire today. He came up to me and he was like, "Yo man, This usually never happens. I never go undefeated in a big tournament like this.
Well, he drove from Utah, man, so he's putting in the work right now.
Yeah, this guy commuted pretty far to play Dragon Ball Super card game, and apparently this is like the closest regional to him in any area, and so he had to bust a mission to get over here, and he just used the ability, got a Fu. He's gonna use one Fu to warp one of those. Unfortunately, you could only overwhelm once per turn, so he's only gonna be able to, remove one.
Unless you're Demigra, a wormhole.
Yeah.
Once he's awakened.
Oh yeah, wormhole. Yeah. Then he is gonna use the Vegeta's ability, get 2 from the warp, and put them under his deck and draw a card. So he just added his Vegeta back. You saw that? And he knows that the Vegeta is very useful for him. And unfortunately, he is still not awakened. He's going to use 1 energy to bring out Toki Toki. What is Toki Toki going to bring out? So Toki Toki goes on top of the deck. He's able to...
I was about to say, can he get it from the override?
No, he's probably looking
like,
what he has. He plays a Dende. Ooh, Dende.
Did he objection?
Yeah, he objectioned.
Oh, well,
but
his 2 energies aren't stood up, though.
Yeah, he needs 2 energies for that, right?
Yes, sir.
So he's not going to be able to do that.
He can't Crisis Crusher either.
Yeah.
So right now he's going to, like...
And he draws a card from the Dende. He's going to use the ability Overwhelm 10, Awaken. Ooh, very, very well played by Kyle. So now he's going to be able to he's going to be able to use the Dende and pop the energy.
Look what he drew in his hand.
I didn't see. He's going to use 2 to use the Dende, blow up an energy. He's going to blow up the objection. So he wants to blow up his... It looks like he wants to blow up his blue energy.
You don't have to blow up yellow anymore because,
Mutaito.
Battering's gone.
yeah, Battering. So he's going to use the Towa ability.
Send back 3.
Yes, send back 3 from the warp into his drop area, and he's able to give crit. So now he has his, Fu that has 20k double strike crit. Warp is like a mechanic where, you know how cards go to the drop? Instead of them going to the drop, you have a little pile. You could warp them. What it means is like remove them from the game. You just get them and take them out of the game. And when you do that, you can bring out cards without paying their energy. So that's what the Overwhelm usually does. The black cards, that's what they do. They how he has like that green card up there. That's this one. That's the drop area. What he could do is remove these cards. This is drop. Remove them, send them to the warp, which is those cards. Like remove them from the game, and he's able to bring out a card
From the drop area.
from his hand.
Oh.
Yeah, he removes the cards from the drop in order to bring a card out into the battle area. That's what warp means. It's kind of hard to get your head across it if you don't it's just pretty much just remove your drop area to bring out cards. And it's still Kyle's turn. He's still trying to bring out the pressure. So Kevin's at 4, right?
He looks like he's at 3.
3?
No, he's at... Oh, wait, yeah, he's at 3.
How did he drop down to 3? He attacked with Vegeta and he took the hit or what? And he popped his energy with that Dende, man. That was a very smart, well-played Dende. And this is live. So, these guys are probably like, what? It looks so crispy. It was because we got good internet, finally. So, he's going to use the Shenron ability, restand 2 of his energies. And Kyle was telling me he already got used to playing a bunch of Shenron Gogeta variants. But the thing is, he's playing against the DBZ dudes, Kevin, Capitan. So this guy is like a prestige player right here. He knows what he's doing. And he's about to run out of cards in his deck, it looks like, huh? But look at Kevin's hand. Kevin always finds a way to have a fat hand. Look at his hand. He has so many cards in his hand. So that's all he does. He just draws 2 cards and passes turn. So Kyle still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lives. And this is going to be Kyle's big turn. Is he going to play?
He's going to have to do some magic right now.
Yeah, this is going to be Kyle's turn. He's going to overrun 3. So you saw how he sent 3 he sent his drop to the warp. So when he does that, he's able to play out a card from his hand. And he played out that card. All right. Now he's using the leader ability, sending, the Vegeta ability, sending 2 cards from his warp back into this deck, and he draws a card.
Yep.
Very awesome ability right there. Now he still has energies to play around with. So Kyle's gonna play out a Toki.
Kyle drew into that when he awakened.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. I'm
So
like,
he's gonna get another Dende
yeah.
and pop another energy.
Yeah.
Damn, that little cycle was crazy. See, I'm telling you, Kyle told me he's been playtesting around a lot with a bunch of. He's been playtesting against a bunch of Shenrons. He told me. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I've been playing against a bunch of Shenrons. That's why he main decks that Dende.
Well, yeah, I think Dende's like should be one of the staples if you're gonna be ramping up.
Yeah, and he's gonna blow up another energy, stalling him out. I feel like Kevin's probably gonna run out of cards in his hand in his deck
Before
he can even play the Gogeta, because he's just doing that little cycle. And then he's gonna overround, probably bring back the Dende into his deck, Toki, and just keep that cycle going.
He's keeping him under.
Yeah, keeping him.
5 energies.
Yeah, that objection really hurt him. So Kevin's probably gonna have to play different next game. He's probably gonna be like, I can't objection. You know?
Unless he needs to at the very moment.
Yeah.
Like play
Yeah.
some type of world peace that turn.
Yeah. Damn. Kyle's keeping him clutch. He's stalling him out. He's not letting him bring out that Gogeta. He's playing it really good. You saw how he warped away the double Shenron play, and
Yep.
then like Kyle's playing very smart.
He's just bringing on the
Yeah,
pressure.
he's just consistently stalling him out, keeping him from bringing out Shenron, and keeping the pressure. That Toki little engine is so good. He's gonna use a negate, stop the attack. Kevin does not want to drop down any lower because Kyle still has 8 lives. But all Kevin needs to do is bring out Gogeta and give him triple strike, critical, and he'll be able to do some
Still have
damage.
3 energies.
Yeah, because he kept popping his energy, man. So it's back to
wow.
Kevin. 3 energies. He dropped them down hard. So another energy is going to come around.
I'm telling people, I'm like,
Dende's coming on
the
clutch.
black cards have
They have
the silver bullets.
They have
What it
all the
needs.
versatility.
That's why Towa pretty much wins most of their matches.
Yeah, they're very good. This is super good. Super good. So we got Shenron right here. How is Kevin going to out combo this? How is he going to get out of this little pickle he's in? We got a new super player. Shout out to you for becoming a super
Team
player.
take over.
Yeah, man, we're taking over the scene. And how's Shenron going to do this? I have no idea, man. But he has not only Shenron on field, he has Purunga on field. He could do something with that Purunga. He could just draw more.
Okay.
He's going to have to go to the alternative win con, which is Vegeta himself. But he cannot give him triple strike because he does not have 5 energies.
Nope.
You know?
But he's still at 8 lives though. Even if
Yeah,
he
yeah.
still has enough pressure.
He
to
could give him credit, but
restand 2 energies.
it's looking like he's going to do the restand 2 energies. And it's looking like Kevin's going to run out of cards in his deck before he could even strike a life off of,
He has to do it.
Yeah. So, he's stuck in a pickle, He's going to give him the ability of the Purunga, and, Kyle's ready for it. He's going to negate, stop the attack. He's using a counter. And he's going to get the Dende back to his hand. Why would he get Toki when he could just get the Dende?
I forgot.
Yeah.
And next turn he's just going to...
And next turn, he's just pop another energy. Because once you objection, that's it, right? You're targetable for Dende.
Yep.
Right? Doesn't matter how much energy
Yep.
you have.
Once you objection one time, or anything that pretty much ramps up.
And that sucks. The sucky part about Kevin is that his deck revolves around Shenron and the big plays, and he can't really do the big plays if Kevin's deck has nothing to attack with.
No.
It's just one big finishing attack. Kevin doesn't have anything, so that's why I felt he needs to he was like, I'm gonna play out the Vegeta, and in order to deal maybe one damage, and 1 negate, stop that, and now pop another energy. Where's he gonna pop? Let me pop the blue energy, and it's not looking. It looks like Kevin's probably gonna draw his whole deck out before he could do anything, because he has no attackers with his deck. It's just
crazy.
He kept them in an endless loop of energy pops. This reminds me of the old school what do you call it? The old school energy lock deck. I hated that deck.
Oh,
with the
force
Vegeta.
ejection, max hand.
Yeah, I hated that. But he's gonna overround.
I remember that with Vegeta.
Yeah.
With force ejection.
Yeah,
That
that lock is
remember.
he's pretty much doing that lock right now against Kevin, and Kevin's kind of stuck.
Undefeated, right?
Yeah, they're both undefeated, I think.
Or is it Invitational, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both undefeated right now.
So, Shenron versus
Yeah, Shenron versus Towa, man. This is a pretty crazy
Yeah,
matchup
he
right
has
here.
him stuck.
He's stuck in an endless loop of energy pops with the Dende. And those negates.
It can be
Yeah.
used multiple times. Once
He
once
just
the
brings it-
ejection one time, you're able to blow up their energy every single time you have a deck.
Yeah, and he gets him back with the negates. He gets him back with with the Toki Toki.
Get a few if you want.
He's like, I got a lot at home.
I want to give a huge shout out to my little brother who's on stream. That's so funny.
Thank you. Shout out to your bro, man. He at least made it for the last final round.
Yeah.
And it's looking like that's the end of Kyle's turn. Kyle still has 8 lives. How's Kevin got to come back from this? I don't know. He only has 4 cards back left in deck. He has to do something here. He has to drop his 8 lives down. How is he going to drop 8 lives down with 4 energies? He cannot use the triple strike ability because he does not have 5 energies.
I want to get Kyle's deck list. I wonder if he runs.
No, we're definitely going to get his deck profile today. He wanted to be showcased on the Super Players channel anyway, so he's going to be chill about it.
What is he getting?
Unless, oh yeah, but we're not going to post a deck profile until the
Until
tournament,
after.
until the tournaments end. So
Yeah.
like most likely
Tomorrow.
Nah, because tomorrow he's going to come back.
Yeah, but we can't showcase his deck. People are gonna know what he has.
That's why we're not going to post it tomorrow. Probably tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah, you're right. All right, so what is Kevin going to do?
Towa's expensive, guys. If you guys didn't know.
Yeah, if you want to build Kyle's deck, it costs a lot of money.
Like how much?
Like close to $400, I feel, or 300 something. You know, it's one of the most expensive decks, but it's not that expensive. Oh yeah, $300 for a deck is kind of expensive actually.
Besides Victory Strike, Victory Strike's about $300-$400.
Oh
too,
yeah,
if you
Victory
wanna
Strike
make
is
it.
just one card. Is that card that automatically wins?
What?
Remember how I told you that when it deals 1 damage, it automatically wins?
Should that even be legal?
Exactly. Should that even be legal? So he's
Yes.
gonna overwhelm, and he's gonna be able to double stack the Vegeta ability and get 2 of the Vegeta's abilities to
Oh,
go
he's gonna
off.
do it.
Cool. He just
He has
multi-itoed.
to.
Yeah,
He has
he
to.
multi-itoed it, put it in a rest mode, but he still gets the Vegeta ability. He's gonna get 2 from his, and he might get a Dende and a Toki Toki. Imagine. You think he's gonna do that?
Honestly, you don't have to.
He don't need it anymore.
I think Shenron still could have a good matchup against Towa as long as you don't objection early on. I think the strategy is like what we were saying earlier, is that you don't objection early until you're ready to go Gogeta. And that's when it takes off. I think Shenron,
Well, Kevin's a very good player, so he's got to
he
learn.
just misplayed.
He's got to know. Well, he didn't expect Dende to
That's what I'm
be
saying.
main
Like
deck,
being,
you know?
being an endless loop. However, to avoid that, all you have to do is just probably just wait until you're
Yeah,
ready to objection.
not play it until you know it's time to
Exactly.
play it. Yeah. Like once you get a 4 energies, maybe objection, so you have the 5, and then you can take off with Vegeta's ability.
Yeah.
So now he's pressuring with the Vegeta. What is Kevin gonna do? He only has 4 cards left in deck. Man, this is getting hard.
Buyout coming out.
And this is the final round, guys. This is our final round. Thank you all for watching. That's just on YouTube right now, you know?
I wonder how many people we have total. Make sure you share this with everybody and let everybody know what the finals are.
Yeah, it happened to be Towa versus Shenron.
Do I refresh it here, or it's this one right here, right?
Yeah, I think it was that one. Open browser. So how is Kevin from the DBZ dudes? He is the Capitan. He is the captain.
Head honcho
Yeah, he is.
of DBZ dude.
He's the DBZ dude. You know, he's the head honcho, and he's gonna take the hit, dropping Kevin down to 2.
Shout outs to all 167 of you guys tuning in right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry for us losing the last round. We lost internet connection.
X3.
Uh,
I played my hardest matchup today. It was Golden Freeze at Hand Disruption.
the restand energy?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's gonna happen here? He's attacking. I don't know, man. Kyle still has all 8 lives, and Kevin only has 3 cards in deck. Can Kevin kill him? If Kevin brings this back, that'll be the ultimate comeback. No lie.
Shinjita. And he's still, Kyle's still at 8 lives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has to kill him.
Right now.
And yeah, he has he could only use 2 super combos, and that's it. Because then he'll draw out, and the
Yeah.
auto of the super combos go off no matter what. So he only has access for 2 super combos, and that's it. And he has to take out all 8 lives of Kyle. Kyle, he looks like he's chilling right now.
5. Ooh.
So
here
there
we
you go. Something big is gonna happen finally for Kevin. Let's see what happens. What is Kevin gonna do? Oh, there goes
Gogeta.
Gogeta. He's gonna tap out. He plays the Gogeta. How? Oh, he shuffles, and he's gonna. Oh, he might actually manage to, but he can't use the Vegeta ability.
So Kevin's at 1 life now.
Yeah.
And this is gonna make it or break
Kevin
it.
is at 1 because he used the ability. This is the big play. Will Kevin finally be able to come back after a whole game of just like being stuck in an endless loop? Let's find out right now. Let's see what he draws. Ooh, and I saw some pretty cool stuff for Kyle. Let's see what happens here.
He's gonna go crit.
He's gonna give him the
He
crit,
has to,
and he's
going
gonna
right now.
and he's gonna draw a card. That means he only has access to 1 super combo. Kevin has to make all these attacks actually go through. If one attack does not go through, that's it for Kevin.
Yeah.
He's not gonna finish him off. He needs to make this go off. So this is gonna take a little bit of mental processes, a little bit of cognitive processes in order to get this guy to calculate the perfect amount of combo power to finish the job. And what did he draw in the gate?
No, he did not.
Oh, he's comboing out.
Yeah.
He's gonna combo out. He said no combos. So what's Gogeta's attack? 40k triple strike.
Wait, what? What did he?
He took the triple strike,
That was weird.
and he dropped down from 8
Ooh,
What
to
the
5,
just like that.
and he attacked again.
Now he's at 2.
Oh shoot, 2.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
How did this happen? Oh, so he's attacking. He just took the hits. Kyle's at 2, and he comboed out of the last attack. What the heck what are we witnessing, guys? This is crazy.
No, he.
And that
what?
was it.
He outcomboed it?
No, he had 3 attacks, so he was at 8. He
Yeah.
dropped himself to 5. He attacked it one more time,
Oh, and he went to 2.
and then he went to 2, and then he comboed
Oh,
one.
he's just like, nah.
That's it. Kevin couldn't beat the first round. First round goes to
Kyle?
Kyle. Kyle kind of was chilling, but at the last round, at the last moment,
I hope he wins.
who
Kyle said he beat
who do you guys go for? Hit it up in the chat right now. Who do you guys want to win? Do you guys want Kevin from the DBZ dudes running Gogeta Shenron, or Kyle from Utah running Towa?
Kyle from Utah.
Yeah, he's from Utah.
I got a special.
Yeah.
Fucking cool.
It's super crazy. There's 32 minutes on the clock. That is literally the last time. Like that's literally that's all they have. Once it hits 32 seconds, the clock you see on the bottom, that's it. So the first round roughly took around 30 minutes to play. Now they're gonna do power shuffle. How would you side in? I don't know. How would you side in with Kyle? How would you side in against a Shenron? Would you add more Dendes? Dende came in clutch for Kyle. I think that's what stole the game. That's what took the game for Kyle. But, it's not over. Just because Kyle has Dende, that does not mean Kevin does not have a chance to come back. Kevin could come back if he has, if he plays around it. Like, I feel Kevin is a very good player. He's going to be able to, adapt to Kyle's gameplay and his gameplay style. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what wins. And now Kevin's going to be able to go first, and going first really does help out a lot in this game. What's your name? Yeah, it's 1. All right, so this is going to be either the last round, game 1 goes to
Kyle.
Kyle. All right, so here we go. This is going to be Game 2. Game 1 went to Kyle. DBZ dude Kevin unfortunately got stuck with the endless loop of Dendays. This is going to be one of the final. It could be potentially the final game of today's Core TCG's huge tournament. And stay tuned. Tomorrow in the morning we're going to be back with like the top cut, and we're going to finish off the tournament like with the top players. All right, players.
So they just started all over again?
Yeah. So this is Kevin's going first. Who went first last game? I don't remember. Was it Kyle or was it DBZ dude Kevin? So, and also Kevin actually did open up with a bunch of Dragon Balls in his life as well. So it did not go very smooth for Kevin. But here we go. So he's going to use another Dragon Ball, draw another card. He has 3 Dragon Balls, turn 1. Ooh, 4 Dragon Balls. It's looking like Kevin could actually do some damage this time. 4 Dragon Balls, turn 1. And I don't know who keeps messaging me. I'm going to mute my phone. I feel like I know who it is. Probably the student. All right. So he's going to use the Towa ability, search out the mirror. That mirror is going to allow him to, be able to, bring out pressure early game. And you want to pressure Shenron as fast as possible. Bring him down to low life. Kill him before he can bring out the Shenron Gogeta. He's going to use 1 energy and play out the Supreme Kai. He's going to overwhelm, bring out the Mira. Mira is going to make him drop a card from his hand. And it does not look like he used Mutaito this time.
Minotia?
Yeah, Mutaito.
Minotia.
And he takes a life. So, yeah. So he goes from 8 to 7. First attack goes in for Kyle. And that's it. He combos out of the second attack. And is going to go back to Kevin. He's going to toss out another energy. Now he has blue and yellow energy. So now he can manipulate his energy and use very strong counterplay cards like Mutaito with the yellow. So he has a good amount of Dragon Balls, and he's going to check his deck. He has 1 Dragon Ball there, and he needs to get the Super Dragon Ball as well, because I know Kevin does run the Super Dragon Ball. Would you side in a different type of Dragon Ball?
Well, they're only allowed to play 7, aren't they?
Even in their side deck? Like, what if you want to run like the 2-star in certain matchups and the no, and not run the other one?
I don't know. Are they even allowed to do that?
I don't know. Like side in different Dragon Balls?
Because I know Secret Rares, you can only side 1. If you only run 1, you can't run 2 Secret Rares.
Oh, yeah?
Dragon Balls is 7, right? 7?
You can run 7 in a deck.
Can you side 1?
I don't know if you can side a Dragon Ball.
He
objection. So Kevin is like, you know what? I ain't scared of no Dende. Dende comes out, he can pop my energy. Go for it. It's also like Kyle. If he draws into it, he draws into it.
That's true.
But then he has Toki Toki. Toki Toki is a very powerful card.
Yeah.
It searches out any of his obliterating cards, and it's looking like he kept the Kami. You think Kami's good against a Shenron matchup? He's gonna use 2 for the Vegeta, and then he's gonna overwhelm for the Mira. Mira's gonna allow him to, make him discard a card, and the Vegeta's gonna allow him to bring 2 cards from his warp into the deck and draw a card. Man, that card is so good. That's why that Towa deck is so good, man. If it wasn't for that deck would be super slow. Alright. So Kyle's counting his warp pile to see if he could awaken. And it's looking like Kyle is flossing, man. It looks like mostly every card in his deck is shiny.
Well, that's the deck he runs.
That's his main deck?
Yeah.
No wonder he's topping, man. He says he's been playing Towa since it came out. So he uses a negate to stop that attack. And it's looking like Kyle's just trying to pressure. Because he knows that Kevin doesn't have any battle cards to actually attack with, So this is going to be Kevin's big turn. He's at 4 energies. He's going to get to how many? He's going to get all 7 Dragon Balls. The Super Dragon Balls, unfortunately, were in his life, dropping him to 6 lives.
I think he just wants to do it as fast as he can.
Yeah, I think he's gonna rush down the Gogeta this time.
Because this time he went first, right?
Yeah, this time he went first.
So yeah, he's gonna take advantage of that.
Yeah,
He
going
has to.
going first is huge in Dragon Ball Super card game. Super huge.
Makes all the difference, man.
Yeah, he's gonna use 2 energies, use the Dragon Balls, pick up 4 from his freaking deck. That Super Dragon Balls is very good. And gets to drop 2 cards. What is Kevin gonna drop here? So this is the last round of the huge tournament, and it happened to be Towa, and it happened to be Shenron. These are the best players out here. We got the DBZ dudes, just in case you guys are stopping in. On the left, and is represented as Kevin. He's like the captain of the DBZ dudes. He's like the one that started it.
Yep.
And we got Kyle from Utah playing Towa. He says he plays. He's been playing Towa since the game came out. This guy's been coming up to me every single game. He's been stopping by at our little booth, and he's been like, yo man, I won. And then he's just yeah, he's a super fan. And double Shenron action is looking like Kevin loves that play. Kevin loves the double Shenron.
Best way to do it.
Yeah, man, you get to restand your energies. You get to make sure that they won't pop your if they pop one Shenron, you got another Shenron to back you up.
Yep.
So good. So it's back to Kyle. So is Kyle gonna do the same thing again? Is he gonna do the Dende play? We're about to find
I
out
don't
right
know.
now.
It depends on what he has in his hand.
Yeah, we're about to find out what happens here. So you warps. Oh, he picked up the Dende, but it's not. He can't add that card to his hand, and he whiffed off of the Towa ability. No, it looks like no Mira, no Urfu. Kevin's gonna cut the deck real quick, make sure that everything's in order. And what is Kyle gonna do? That Dende is very necessary to stop Kevin from going in and exploding the Gogeta in his face.
Yep.
Or even the Vegeta that gets triple if he has 5 energies. So it's looking like he wants to dig for it. He wants to dig for it. Oh.
What's he gonna do?
Kyle knows if he doesn't dig for it, he's not gonna. Gogeta's gonna come out. But Gogeta is a puzzle. Like, you need all the pieces. It's like a puzzle piece type of deck, and Kevin's gonna take that hit, dropping him to 5. Yeah, and he's gonna overround Fu. So it's looking like
he's at 4, dude. 1, 2. No, he's at 5. You're right.
Yeah, are you sure? 2. It looks like 4 to me, actually.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 4, huh?
Yeah.
And Kyle still at all 8 lives. It's looking a lot like last game. He brought out the Fu. He warped the card. He played the Dende. He awakened and popped the energy after he did that. And then after that,
This is looking exactly like how the last game.
yeah, it's exactly the same
Got rid of
steps.
What is that in his hand?
He's gonna combo out the Gogeta. He does not want to take any more lives. That would have been a double strike. And
yeah, because he needs to use Gogeta's effect.
all right, here we go. It's Kevin's big turn. He has 5 energies. This is where the deck, triumphs. But
Is this where it's gonna turn around, or-
but Kyle still has
8
8
lives.
lives, and he does have, if you guys can see real quickly, he has a counter, so he could counter one of the big finishing hits. If Kevin does want to overextend. So I don't know if it's smart for Kevin to overextend like that and tap himself out. Because if he brings out Gogeta, he's not gonna be able to.
Ooh, he's playing it for free.
Oh, so it's looking like he's going to use Shenron's effect. He's not going to bring... Oh, he's switching up his game flow this time. He used...
that back.
Yeah, he bounced it back and brought out a Gogeta that's double strike, draws 2, bounce 2 cards from the field back. And he's going to use 1. Yeah, he's going to use that card, restand an energy, draw 1. Not bad at all. We got another super player. Thank you for becoming a super player, Wiz Compton. Shout out to you if you're from LA. Compton is an LA thing. All right. So it's looking like Kevin has changed his game flow, and that's it. Oh, no. He's asking to look at his warp. He has 10 in the warp, I think. So Kyle can awaken whenever he wants.
He's going to wait for the right moment to do it.
Yeah, he's going to wait for the exact moment to do it, man. This
How
is
many cards
looking...
does he have in his hand?
Who, Kyle or Kevin?
Kyle looks like he only has 5 cards in his hand.
he hasn't been able to plus off of the Vegeta as much. He only used it once. And then he whiffed off of Towa's ability, meaning he didn't draw one turn. He's going to use the Shenron ability, giving the, the Gogeta double strike. What is Kyle going to do? Kyle's going to respond with a counter. He's going to negate that, and he's going to get one card from the warp back to his hand. That's a one drop, and it's looking like he's going to get the... Hey, shout out to William Ching. Thank you for making the cha-ching for us right here by subscribing. No pun intended with your name. But, yeah, this is looking crazy. So he gave him critical, right?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Ethan Bays for subscribing as well. Another super player out here watching the last round of the tournament. He's got objection again, double objection.
He's like, so he can make sure that
he wants
Dende doesn't hurt him.
He wants to make sure Dende doesn't hurt him this time. That's pretty smart. Oh, so what is Kyle got to do? Now he has to pop 2 of his energies this time,
Mm-hmm. Is he able to do it?
Who knows? Maybe he's gonna do double Dende. He used double objection. He's gonna double Dende him. Let's see what happens. Everyone's saying good game already. They're looking into, I think, Kevin's favor right now. He mills 3, picks up the top 5 with Towa's ability. He has not picked up a Dende this game, huh? Unfortunately for him, Kyle has not picked up a Dende, and he's gonna get the Mira that allows you to bring overwhelm and warp cards and do that amazing play. And Kyle has not awakened yet, He's still running the unawakened leader. He's still doing damage too. So, here we go. What is Kyle got to do? He's at 4 energies. I think he has 10 in the warp. What is Kyle got to do? It's getting scary. Oh, he has a counter though. You saw that? He has another counter. And it's looking like he's going to go in with the big play. He's going to go in with the big play. He's going in with the strong anniversary box Mira, which allows him to, Union Absorb. And it's looking like he's going to do the Union Absorb ability, but is he going to do it after the double strike attack? Oh, and he can still overwhelm. He's going to overwhelm, making him, discard 1 extra card. It doesn't hurt for that little extra pressure. So it's looking like Kyle switched his tactic. He's like, you know what? Kevin dropped his hand by using objection, meaning I can aggro him a little bit more, and he'll be forced to drop his combo pieces, or he'll die. So I think that's the play that Kyle's gonna go with.
He can't Union Absorb.
Why not?
He needs the energy, doesn't he?
No.
For Mira? In order for him to...
You gotta play him, and then you just Union Absorb. Let me make sure.
Yeah, I think he has to pay energy costs to do it. That's why I don't think he's playing it right now. Oh, wait, is he doing it now?
I don't know. We're about to find out. So I don't think you have to play. You have to pay energy to play the Mira, but you don't have to pay energy to Union Absorb with the Mira once he comes out. He's a 4 cost, right? No, he's a 5.
No.
Well.
Isn't he a 3 drop?
Oh, I think black. I think it's just loading. It takes a while to load. So we got that Mira. He's a 5 drop. It's not that one.
It's right here. Oh yeah, you don't.
You don't need energy. You just need to have a certain amount. So he just brought out the Mira. Okay, click over here.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, click over here again because you clicked over there. All right. So he brought out the Mira. So he's gonna have to warp 3 cards. Like I told you, Kyle was like, he played it smart. He's like, he objection, meaning he has less cards in his hand. So you know what? If I can't, stop his Gogeta coming out, I'll just warp away his hand and pressure him, forcing him to not have the pieces in his hand. He can have all the energy in the world, but if you don't have the pieces, and Kevin only has 3 cards in hand, and in order to do the Shenron ability, you need at least 5, and all those 5 have to be the pieces. And it's looking like he killed the Gogeta.
Oh wow.
4 cards to Union.
What is he gonna do?
And that's it, past turn. Kevin needs to get the pieces in his hand. If Kevin could draw into the pieces, then Kyle could be in trouble right now. But how hard is it to draw the pieces with so much? Maybe Kevin's gonna try to hardcast it. Oh, he's switching the flow up, man. They're both bringing in their best game right here. They're adapting to each player's skills. He's gonna place for 4 energies, draws a card, restands an energy. How many energies does Kevin have?
Oh,
Yeah, this is game two.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7. He has 7 energies. You know what that means, right? That means he could world peace.
Blew it up. Oh my goodness.
He blew up the big Mira with the Vegeta. Not bad at all. He striked his life, dropping Kevin to 2. It's detrimental here. He's gonna world peace and pay 4 energies, and he's gonna world peace the Gogeta because he has 7 energies. He could world peace the Gogeta, and he world peace the Gogeta, guys. That's freaking crazy. That is crazy.
It all depends on what he draws.
That
right
is
now.
insane. All right, if he draws a counter, then GG, well played, Kevin. You tried your best. I love all your plays, but you can't do anything about it. You know, it's luck of the draw. You better shuffle Kyle's deck or cut his deck 5 times. You know, he only did one
Still
cut.
8 lives, man. That's
Yeah, that means if he draws 1 counter, it's over for him. But the Vegeta has triple strike as well.
Wait. Can't Towa take away,
He could take away one keyword skill,
which could be triple strike?
which could be triple strike, but he could only do it to 1 card. So which card is it going to do? Remember what happened to Tim? And Tim overextended, when he thought he was going to go for a game with a double strike?
Wait, Kyle could still survive this turn.
Oh, yeah.
He even if he does.
No,
the
but
triple-
I don't think he could choose the Gogeta because it has barrier.
I think it gets over barrier with that. I've seen someone do that.
But then he can't choose the triple strike if he goes over the barrier. You can only choose 1 keyword skill, and barrier is a keyword skill.
No, I know, but I mean the triple strike. He could take it away, and then he attacks him 3 times. He's only gonna go to 6
Well, let's see what happens
or
here.
7 or something.
So he's a triple strike, and he gains a lot of power because he gains 3,000 per energy. 7 times 3 is what? 21. So he gained 21,000 power on top of his 20. He's 41k triple strike right now, and it's looking like Kyle drew into a counter. He's going to use 1 energy, and he is going to counter. Oh, he drew into the counter. Look at that. What are the odds of that? Oh, wait. He didn't.
Wait, what? What did he just do?
Oh, he used Towa's ability. He used
I told
Towa's.
you,
Yeah.
even if he gives it the triple attack, he takes away the triple strike, and so he only attacks him 2-3 times. He's gonna be at 5. He'll survive this attack.
Well, look at what's happening. He's attacking again.
He's like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, I took away the. Oh shoot.
He can't.
He's like, I took away the triple strike, so he's just doing single damage with me. And Kevin's stuck. He knows he's stuck. That's
Yeah.
not looking good. He
Yeah,
gave him the crit too, huh? He gave him the crit.
Yeah, but he only did.
He gave him the triple attack with the
He
Shenron
can
ability.
survive.
Kyle's
Kyle,
chilling.
he's gonna survive
Kyle's chilling.
regardless.
All right, guys. This was the final match, and oh man, Kevin knows. It's kind of like there's 12 minutes in the clock. It's game 1. This is the final round of day 1. These guys are gonna come back tomorrow, though. They're gonna come back tomorrow, and they're gonna be trying their best again. Tomorrow we're getting the top players, and the final round. Another crit.
He's at 5.
And he's at 5. Gogeta is only triple strike. Man, that Towa ability is freaking crazy. So Kevin ends his turn. Kevin has 1 life because he used the Shenron ability. I mean the Gogeta ability. And Kyle just needs to attack with 1 card, and that's it. But Kyle only has what? 2 cards in hand?
3.
3 cards in hand? Is Kyle going to be able? Oh, there it is. That guy's a triple striker, and that's
Yeah,
game.
it's game.
I mean, he's a double striker, and that's game. When he brings out the union, that's game. That's game. And the winner of the undefeated, he's going to probably come up to me and be like, yo, man, undefeated all day. He came up to me, and he was like, yo, man, I feel so glad today. This never happens. I never go undefeated ever. That's why he came up to me.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that. He's like, today's my day, and he took it. And Kevin, unfortunately, sticks with his, unfortunately, he always goes to the top table, final round, and ends up, not getting first place. Since I met him, when I first met him, at the first Core TCG tournament that ever existed, the biggest one, he played, he got second place, he went to the finals and lost.
Yeah.
And then
So what took Otakon? Do you guys know? Be sure to hit up in the chat.
That's game.
What took Otakon? Was it Towa? At least in Swiss?
So yeah, that is the end of the game. You guys want to interview? Let's interview the first place winner real quick. Let's get him over here, see if he wants to chat with us real quick, so people could ask him questions about his broken deck and how he runs it before he leaves. Hit it up in the chat right now. Have your questions ready for this man right here, and we're gonna get some questions you guys want to ask him about his broken deck.
Yep. Feel free to hit up the chat.
Hit up the chat right now.
You want us to ask him?
Yeah.
And what he has to say. What was his it sounds like he didn't have a tough match.
It was smooth. It looks like he had a very, very adaptive play style.
I think Towa was just really good in this format when everything's just banned. Like all the good stuff that's banned, like bad ring and. Are you gonna want to interview?
Yeah, bring him over. People want to see him.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna interview this this player right here real quick. We're gonna get him. I'm just gonna have to zoom in.
Is that one Kevin?
Yeah, that's Kevin. Unfortunately, he always. So yeah, that's gonna be the end. He got it. He's super excited right now. See if he's trying to get us. See if he's sure we could get him over here. I don't know if Tony asked him. I don't think Tony asked him. Hey Tony, did you ask him? Huh? I think he's just super hyped that he got it.
He's just really excited.
He's over there with his friends first. He's got to tell his friends first, and then maybe he'll come back. Maybe he won't. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be the end of the thing. What's Kyle? Kyle, you mind being on stream? People want to ask you questions. Are you interview him?
No, you go for it. Because I didn't see the whole thing.
All right. All right, over here, Kyle. We need you over here. All right, guys, hit it up in the chat. You can see the chat right there. So there you are. You're gonna come out right here. Let's move the camera a bit so you pop out. You're the all-star right now.
So slow.
All right, let's get this closer to you. You mind scooting in? Getting a little closer. You can be in. There you go. All right, guys. So we got Kyle right here. We got the interview. Ask him questions. Urban Adventure. You wanted to know anything you guys want to tell this man. So tell us, what were you thinking when you were playing this game, like against this Gogeta Shenron deck?
So I played against Joey Palladino from Shenron's Lair. He runs another way. He has another YouTube.
Earlier today?
No, I played him online like a couple days ago before I came down here.
Okay.
And I told him I was like, I really need to play against the Shenron Gogeta match, like super hard.
Yeah.
And we played on Untapped for like a couple hours, and just like learning I really need to aggress the deck like super hard, and just constantly Dende them whenever they objection, just like recycle Dende over and over again. It keeps them at 4, so that way they can't drop any of the 5 bombs.
We saw that. You kept them in like an energy lock. You didn't let them go to 5.
Game two, he had too many Dragon Balls in life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had like 3 in life.
Or game 2?
Yeah. Game 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure he had 3 in life, both matches.
Game 1, he had 2 or 3. I remember.
Yeah, so it wasn't very good. Like, RNG wasn't his favorite.
Yeah, you 2-0'd him, bro.
Yeah.
That was the first 2-0 we saw in the entire live stream today. It never went 2-0. And you were coming up to me telling me, you were like, yo, like first round, oh, I won. Then you came up to me again. Oh, second round, I won again. Third round, and you just kept coming up to me every round like, oh, 5-0, 6-0. Well, now you could 7 undefeated today.
Adam Cole, baby. Shirt.
There you go, man. You got people like the same team as you do.
Oh, it's a wrestler.
Oh, it's a wrestler?
Yeah, he's a wrestler.
From where? From WWE?
Yeah, he's on the developmental brand NXT.
Oh, all right, NXT.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, you played it very good. I saw your matchup. I was like, damn, you're playing against a Shenron. But then I remember, I think you told me earlier that you kind of knew how to play against him.
Yeah, the Towa leader's got a really good advantage against it too, especially when on his last turn when he went off with the Vegeta and the Gogeta. I just removed the triple strike off of the.
I saw that.
Off the Vegeta, so I just take 3 crits and I'm still at 8 life.
No, yeah.
So even if he swings with the Gogeta at that point, he's gonna give me 3 extra cards to hand. And so like my top deck was insane. I drew the 4-drop mirror off the top.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm like, I give it crit, swing with it. He either combos out of it, and then I just drop the big one again, shred his hand. And attack the game.
We saw that. And then the second game, you didn't Dende him because I saw you weren't drawing
Didn't
into
draw
it.
Oh my god!
I
Didn't
was
draw
like,
Toki or nothing.
I know. We were like, dang, you don't have it.
And then he got rid of my time regulator, and I was like, oh man, like that is key to my deck.
No, but I saw that you played it smart. You were like, all right, he double objection. You saw that, and he dropped his hand a little lower because he was like, you're probably gonna Dende him and drop him lower. But then you played it smart, and you were like, all right, he has low hand advantage. He has low life. If I attack his life, he's gonna be forced to drop his pieces.
That's what I was actually really hoping. I was really trying to bait him into getting his hand down to like to 3 in all reality. But he had 2 super combos, and I was just like, oh, I don't need you having super combos right now. I need you having little cards. But I still got him down to 2 cards. So that helped out big time.
No, that was very good. So right now, I see a question. RD Gamer says, what does this deck have to worry about? So what's your worst worry? Is it hand destruction?
Game 1, hand disruption, yes. Game 2, no, because you side into Tau.
Oh, Tau.
Yeah, so like Lord Slug, the Frieza deck. I played against the Trader Danny Hype Frieza deck.
What is that one? The Dende?
Yeah, so it's the yellow Dende leader with all the Frieza cards.
And then the look at your hand and
stuff?
stuff?
And they just 1-star ball you over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So I just I put in Taus against that, and like luckily enough that got me that match because he doesn't have an out to Tau. And so you just sit on it, and they can't 1-star ball you. Same with Slug.
Yeah, because he's barrier, right?
Yeah, Slug's the only one I kind of worried about because they can kill the Tau with the 2-drop Krillin from the World Martial Arts pack.
Yeah.
And then, luckily enough, like I play Kami, so if they try to flood the board, I can just essentially just roll their entire board away.
No, I saw you were running. You had like almost all the silver bullets, which is you even ran the Goku silver.
Yeah, I ran.
Why'd you run that guy?
I am
scared of Gogeta or something. The bouncing back cards.
I didn't know if there was going to be energy ramp. I knew there was going to be a lot of Janemba, and so Janemba plays Pan, the 1-drop Pan that attacks.
Self-awaken?
Yeah. So I want to stop that from bouncing back to hand so I can just kill her.
And then stall them out, or what would you do?
Yeah,
just
try and shred their hand apart.
And then crit them to death.
Yeah, and just try and crit them over and over and over again. I played 0 Janembas today, even though they were
no Janembas.
No
today.
Janembas. I played against. So round 1, I played against Goku Black. Mad props. Love the fact that guy was playing that deck. I played against Dende Frieza round 2, and then round 3 was. What was round 3?
Dende Frieza, Goku
I'm
Black.
not sure if it was a.
Did you play any Gogeta Shenrons prior to this one?
No, that was the last one. That was the only one I played all day. What did I play round 3? I'm trying to remember.
Was it another Towa mirror match? I know you told me.
I played 3, so round 4, 5, and 6, I played back-to-back Towa matches.
Yeah?
All in a row. That was so exhausting.
Yeah.
Justin.
That's the hardest matchup, probably, playing against your own type of deck.
Yeah, my friend Justin really, really pushed it to like right to the line. Like we were both top decking, and he just couldn't draw anything out of it. And so I got his entire hand, and then we were just down to top decking, and I was able to pull it out because I just drew the big mirror in the end.
Dang.
I can't remember what my other matchup was. It was. I mean, I'll think of it later. But yeah, it was.
So what's your hardest, like?
Pan. Hand downs, I think Pan is
getting Zeno?
Getting Zeno'd, and then just Pan's really aggressive. So like Pan draws a lot of cards, but that to me is potentially like the toughest matchup as Pan.
Okay, sounds good. Did you play any Pan today?
No.
And we saw a bunch of Pans out there too.
A lot of Pan. There was a lot of Pan, a lot of Towa. And the funny thing is I didn't really think it was gonna be a lot of Towa because so like I'm from Utah.
Yeah.
And
nobody plays Towa over there in Utah. Or
there's
what?
a couple of us that have the time regulators. Like maybe like 2 or 3 of us have a play set of them. And they're just kind of, the other rest are scattered around, and like I'm the only one that like consistently plays it. So I came to anything, I'm like, no one's gonna have that card. It's so expensive. Well,
the people
joke's on me.
The people that are in the top tables are usually the ones that are willing to drop the money.
Joke's on me. A lot of people had it. So.
Yeah, everybody that's here has it. Everyone at locals probably won't have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's good, man. Congratulations. Like you're gonna come back tomorrow, and hopefully you can take it undefeated as well.
I'm gonna try. The worst part is I have to go home tomorrow, and I have to work on Monday. So it's a 10-hour drive. So I'm gonna try and play as long as I can.
No, yeah.
I'm just happy with my performance today. I got my invite to Nats.
So you automatically got an invite to nationals already?
Yeah,
By topping?
top 29 today got invites to nationals.
All right. So that's how it works. All right, for
Yeah.
sure. I didn't know that. So they're asking, what's your like main sides?
My main side deck cards.
Like, yeah.
So I side 3 of the 1-drop Black Mass Saiyan, the one from set 5.
Which one?
It's the Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan. Anytime your opponent plays something with 15k or less by a card without a card skill.
Oh, the crit your, I mean, take a life and
that one. I played 3
take
of
a
those.
life.
That's basically for Pan. It's basically just for the Pan matchup and kind of the mirror match because I can aggress with it early.
Yeah.
I side 3 Mercenary Taos. So obviously for
Their hand
just
destruction.
hand destruction. 2 copies of Power Overseeing Time Trunks. Just in case the Geneva matchup, or also against Shenron Gogeta.
Okay.
Because he's not aggressing me, and if I'm just milling away all my cards and I'm not seeing time regulators, I can add it back off that card.
All right.
So lets me cycle back stuff. 2 copies of Deadly Defender Goku, just for the Shenron Gogeta matchup, and then 2 copies of Tien
for the blue, for like
for Janemba, anything, Harudagarn.
Dude, the black Towa has like the versatility. You can run all the cards. It doesn't really
Yeah,
like
and then 3, and then
clog the
Haruharu.
deck, huh? And Haruharu?
Haruharu's
For what? For the Broly matchup?
Broly, yellow Broly, green, the Trader deck. So like, honestly, I feel like Haruharu right now is the best side deck card in the game.
Yeah, he's
with,
good.
With Lust at 1, I honestly feel that card probably should have been limited or banned.
Haruharu?
Yeah, Haruharu should have been touched. It's a free 15k that stands up for your energy. Like, no card does that.
Nah, yeah. That is true. And you could just throw it into any, like your side, and you can
Yeah.
just slap it on.
And that's why I really like Towa. Towa's sideboard is really versatile. Like, you get to play all the good black cards that are
No, yeah.
all just counterplay. It's great.
Yeah, for sure. They're asking, what do you use to crit your opponent?
What do I use to crit my
Like,
opponent?
what was your favorite combo play? I know you bring out the Mira, right? And then you...
Yeah, so I bring out the 4-drop Mira, or it's a 5, and it gets reduced by 1 if you have 10 in Warp. You use Leader Effect. When you awaken Towa, you can put 3 cards back in the drop and give him crit.
Yeah.
So he's a 20k crit double striker. And then I'll swing with it usually, and then just try and crit the life off them. If they want a combo out of it, great. That's good for me. They're comboing cards so they can drop the big Mira. But a lot of the times, I usually try to swing crit with the little ones. Anytime I overwhelm that turn, I usually give something crit on the card I played.
Yeah.
And I try to save the big one for like later in the game because there's not a lot of outs to that card.
No, yeah, there isn't. All right, man. So we're gonna end the stream here. Congratulations, you're going to nationals. Hopefully, Towa's still relevant.
I think so. There's so many good cards coming
Yeah,
in set 7.
the new black cards are gonna be
So
really
many.
good.
The new 2-drop Towa that's just like dropper and
Like, yeah, that's a good
she's
one.
a barrier blocker.
What are
She's
you
a
gonna
blocker.
add? What are you gonna add to this Towa deck with the new cards coming out, the new black cards, or from the new set?
In
So
all-
people could know, like you're the best player right here in this region, running Towa, undefeated. So, what would you like off of your top of your mind? What are some thoughts that you were like, all right, I was thinking of maybe adding this card.
So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read a lot of the cards out of the new
The
set.
new ones?
Yeah, I haven't read a lot of them.
But which are the ones that you know?
The new 2-drop Towa I really like because I think she's a counterplay,
Yeah, you could play her if you have a certain amount in your war.
and then she's a revenge blocker.
Yeah, I think so.
I think,
I'm not-
and to me that's really good. Like dropping a revenge blocker on the board that's a Towa, it makes me not have to run so many of the other Towas.
Yeah, and then you're able to Union absorb it if
Yeah,
it's in the warp, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that one's
And I know
good.
there's a new Kai coming out. There's a new Supreme Kai of Time. She's like time regular. She's a 1-drop.
One drop blocker.
We got 1-drop blocker, so she's really good too.
Yeah, you can search her out with Toki also.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff coming. Like the set in the beginning didn't seem so like super great, but like now that we're seeing just like everything kind of trickle out, I think it's going to be a really solid set for the game. There's a lot more player interaction. Like
we saw this is one of the most diverse metas I feel I've seen in a long
absolutely.
time, man.
I mean, when we went to Las Vegas for the last regional, it was basically just ran by either some sort of Storm variant because Bardock was still legal,
Oh yeah.
and then Hero was just running around everywhere. So.
Yeah, Hirudegar and Swap Storm, or the Mecha Frieza format where everyone's just running Mecha Frieza, or the Super Saiyan 3 format where everybody's running Super Saiyan 3.
I'm gonna tell everybody right now, I love that leader.
Super Saiyan 3?
I love that leader. He's not helpful for the game sometimes, but there's so many cards right now that can just punish him. I honestly feel they could unban it, and I love that leader. He's just fun. He made so many more decks fun, like just so much more playable.
No, that's true. That's true. All right, guys. So we're gonna, end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. We got Kyle right here, the man of the day, undefeated. It's funny because this guy kept coming up to me. He's like, "Yo, I have won again. I won again." Well, now he came up and he won the whole thing. And got in the actual live stream, and he can tell all y'all he won the whole thing.
Yay, Towa, so good.
Towa's really good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's gonna be it, the end of the last round, and stay tuned for tomorrow in the morning. We're gonna have potentially more players. We're gonna probably get Kyle on the stream again, and like we always say, y'all stay Supah. All right,
boss man.
all right. See you, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat.